Here we go, guys. We are back. We have an update so far on Prometheum Prodigy. Now, as you guys can see, the presale has been going on, and the presale is still live, I believe, for one more day, aka today, right? So here's what we got so far. We have 175 ETH loaded up into this presale thus far, and we're gonna go and refresh a bit about what they have going on and why they have so much ETH loaded in here to begin with. Let's get into this. Before I begin, guys, please do me a favor and hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, welcome, guys. Do me a favor and hit that subscribe button, also the notification bell for me, please, and thank you. So, guys, let's get right into this, man. So here we go. The presale ends tomorrow, the 18th. That's right, guys. And you know what's funny? Because just 24 hours ago, a tweet went out from Prometheum Prodigy specifying about hitting 138 Ethereum hard cap, right? And it said the launch time will be announced once the pre-sale closes. Well, just 24 hours later, here we are at 175 ETH. Yeah, I know, especially in these turbulent times in the market, to be seeing this. I'm telling you guys, they might be up to something now. They up to something, all right? Now, also keep in mind, guys, anytime I make a video about a project, doesn't mean you just jump in right away just because I'm talking about it. You always have to do your due diligence. Look at the information of the project. All of these links are listed right below in the description to make sure that this meets your specific criteria as an investor, okay? Because you come first. As the investor, you come first. So always remember that. All right, so refreshing you guys up a little bit of what they got going on. So we know that Prometheum Prodigy had a whole bunch of different things in the works, and what we have coming up, aside from, of course, the big launch and the announcement of the launch date, is scrolling down here to Delta Phase 4. I've gotten a little bit of intel that right over here, their mobile app has already begun development. And on top of that, in their words, they have not just one, not two, but they have multiple centralized exchange listings already in the DMs, guys. And remember, they haven't launched yet, okay? All of these things are occurring before they even launched. Very impressive. And to refresh you guys on the presale distribution, here it is right here located on their website. So as we see, we have 30% towards development, 10% for the centralized exchanges that are sitting in the DMs, 10% going towards a team, 30% going towards marketing, while 20% going through to liquidity. And keep in mind, guys, they also plan on doing massive burns every week. Now, for how long? Unspecified amount of time. As far as we know thus far, they're coming in swinging. They got the technology on lock. They got the centralized exchanges on lock. The app is already underway in development before the project even launched. And on top of that, you're going to throw massive burns with that too. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So it's definitely looking like a pretty solid project in the works. And then shout out to my guy, Pablo Power, man. I love those guys, man. I also see them showing a lot of love to Prometheum too on my Twitter feed. So take what you want with that information as well. But let's brush up a little bit on Prometheum, right? What is underway? The Prodigy Flip mobile app. Now, guys, a multi-chain supported exchange protocol that enables the transfer of tokens across different networks at a low cost. On top of that, you also got the stake, Prodigy Stake, secure and dependable platform enabling projects to offer attractive APRs as a rewards to investors. And it's been a while since we've seen a good staking scenario in a project come out, especially with the new projects that we've seen thus far this year. And then down the road, of course, we got Prodigy Chain, yeah, which of course is the layer 2 blockchain built on the ETH network. Now, we broke down why this is significant on the last video right before this one, so make sure to go back and watch that if you want to hear an in-depth analysis on this one. This video ultimately is just to specify how big of a deal the presale has become, because we're almost at 200 Ethereum hard cap, and this is the second to last day of the presale. And then once this closes, which is tomorrow on the 18th, we're then going to get notice on what the launch date is going to be looking like, and more importantly than that, how is the launch going to go. Now, of course, we've seen through time and time again, we've seen some presales go successful, and then we've seen some crash into the gutter. And as any project, it's very hard to predict what project is going to perform like what. You see, that is part of the gamble that you take in this space to begin with. However, what you could look at is what they've shown us thus far. They've shown us the reliability. They've shown us how serious they are about making their goals come to fruition, specifically because of the fact that they are not waiting until the project launches to then begin to fulfill their promises. They are going on their own whim, meaning that they're spending money out of their own pockets to get things off the ground. And to me, that says a lot. That says a lot. It sounds like a very promising pre-sale. From the looks of it, we can only hope that the launch goes just as successful as the pre-sale and the pre-launch. I'm gonna call it the pre-launch strategy because they've been doing some smart rolling out over the last month or so. I just pray that everything continues going as smooth as it's looking right here. In closing, they even went as far as to give a thorough thank you letter. Appreciation to the loyal investors of the project that hasn't even launched yet, but man, just seeing a dev team go out and take the time to type the title. No, we'll even read it. We'll skim through it. Why not, right? They're writing to express their deepest gratitude and appreciation for the invaluable support and as an investor in the Prometheum Prodigy pre-sale. The participation and commitment has been instrumental in helping us successfully reach and exceed the soft cap. On behalf of the entire team, let's skip ahead a bit. The investment has enabled them to accelerate the development and implementation of the groundbreaking platform as they strive to revolutionize the overall landscape and provide new opportunities for investors from all walks of life. They also want the investors to know that their investment is not just a financial commitment, but overall it's an endorsement of the Prometheum Prodigy community. We're building a vibrant ecosystem that fosters collaboration, innovation, and inclusivity. In their words, your involvement as an investor along with other like-minded individuals is what makes this community thrive, and together they will all be shaping the future of finance and paving the way for a more accessible and equitable global economy. As they move forward, they're committed to keeping everybody informed about the progress, milestones, and any relevant updates, and they value the feedback and encourage you as well to share your thoughts and ideas with them. Let me run that back one more time. They encourage you guys, the investors, as well, to share your thoughts and ideas with them, because your input as a valued member of their community is incredibly important, and they're always eager to hear your perspective. That's not something that you hear every day from a developer either. So all of these things are adding up quite nicely, and I'm very excited to see when the launch date is going to be revealed after the pre-sale ends tomorrow. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for tuning in, guys. I'm Jazz Royce, and like I always say, I'm going to catch each and every one of you guys at the top.